I'm Sharon Bill. Welcome to my Music Theory Tuition series where I work with you step by step through the ABRSM Discovering Music Theory grades. I'll work through every single exercise and explain everything you need to know. You can access information about the books I have available to help you on my website. Go to sharonbill.com. For advert-free and longer lessons, you can become a patron at patreon.com/SharonBill. If you can give me a like, that would be super, and please do subscribe to my channel to stay updated. You can support this channel by buying me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/SharonBill. Continuing on in the Grade 3 Discovering Music Theory, looking at page 44, we continue with the topic of triads and tonic triads in major and minor keys. And so we have now in exercise 4 a question where we need to complete these triads. So remember, it needs to be the first, the third and the fifth degree of this scale, bearing in mind what key signature that scale will have. And we need to make sure that we've got the first, the third and the fifth properly represented. And the little reminder here is just reminding us that don't forget, in a triad, the middle note in the major key is a semitone higher than the minor key, because we have our major third from tonic to 3, and then we have a minor third in the minor key from tonic to third here. So we've just got to watch out that we properly represent all of those notes appropriate to the major or the minor key signature. However, your key signature will do that job for you. And so F minor, first of all, let's just make sure we've got the correct blobs, as it were. So we know it needs to be the first, the third and the fifth. So we need to have the tonic, F, G, A, B, C. We need to have an F something, an A something and a C something. In the bass clef, here we have the F, here we have the A, and so we need the fifth adding. And of course, F minor is related to A flat major, which has a key signature of B flats, E flats, A flats, D flats, and the A is flattened for us. The C isn't affected, and so that's now complete. So if we make sure we've got 1, 3, 5, and then we make sure any accidentals that are appropriate from the key signature are then added in. So in E major, if we're thinking 1, 3, 5, E is 1, F, G, A, B. Now let's just think of that first of all. So here's our first, the E. We've got the E and the B. We need the G adding. We're not quite there yet though, because E major has a key signature of F, C, G, D sharps. And so this G must be sharpened. And so now we can just add that final detail to complete the question. So C sharp minor, we need first, third, fifth. It needs to be a C something, an E something, a G something. So we have all cows. We have the E and the G on the stave. We don't have the tonic, so we need to add the tonic. That's the missing note. Don't presume the bottom note is always given to us. That may be missing. Any part of the triad could be missing. And now we need to complete it, because obviously that's not correct because it's not a C sharp. C sharp minor is related to E major, which has a key signature of F, C, G, D sharps. And so the G sharp is correct, but it needs to be C sharp. And of course it needs to be C sharp because we're in C sharp minor. The tonic must be C sharp. And so perhaps now you feel that you can continue and complete this exercise. So do press pause and have a go. So I'm hoping that you've had a go of this. Let's now complete this together and check these answers. So D major, we need the first, the third, the fifth, which will be D, E, F, G, A, something. So we have the D, we're missing the middle. And it's easy to see because when it's a tonic triad, because it's the first, third, fifth, because we're skipping steps 2 and 4, we know it goes space, 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 or if it's going to be lines, it's going to be line, 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 because it's missing out those in-between notes. So you can just see visually what's missing. However, we're not quite there yet. D major has a key signature of F sharps and C sharps, and so this F must be sharpened, otherwise you'd be writing the triad for D minor, not for D major, because D major requires an F sharp because there's an F sharp in the key signature. D minor does not have an F sharp in the key signature. It's that semitone smaller and it's an F natural. So here we can see we've got the G of our tonic triad. So we've got the first and the fifth, G, B, D, space, space. We can just see that one is missing. Just visually, you can tell that one's missing. There's our third. And then G minor is related to B flat major, which has a key signature of B flats and E flats. So that B must be flattened, and now that's complete. C minor, of course, must begin on a C, F, A, C. The tonic is missing, so that's now C minor, and that's correct because we know it's got to be C. However, we can just complete the thinking just as a good revision exercise. C minor is related to E flat major, which is B flats, E flats, A flats. And so we can see the E flat is properly represented. The C and the G aren't affected, but it's good to just complete that thought process. So A flat major, we need first, third, fifth. We need an A, C, E, 1, 3, 5. Of course it isn't A, it's A flat, but let's let the key signature do the work. A flat major is related as, A flat major has a key signature, doesn't need to be related to anything. It has a key signature of B flats, E flats, A flats, D flats. So we need an A flat, of course, to make it the tonic, and the E flat. So everything's there, we just need to place the third, first, third, fifth, everything else is present. So here in B flat major, of course, we need a B flat as a tonic, every good boy, and so that's there. So of course it's got to be a B flat, so I'm jumping ahead and just doing that because we can see that's there. However, if we just complete the thought process, we know that B flat major has a key signature of B flats and E flats, and there that shows that our B needs to be flattened. But of course it does, otherwise it would be a B tonic, not a B flat. But it's good to just see the process through. So E flat major, of course we need a first, third, fifth. We need an E something, F, G, B something. So we can see there's our F, A, C, E, G, B properly placed on the stave, and now we need to make sure we got all of the accidentals. E flat major has a key signature of B flats, E flats, A flats. There's our E flat, E, G, B. That B also needs to be flattened to properly use up the key signature where appropriate. So F major, we want the tonic triad built of the first, the third and the fifth. So F is 1, A, C. If you find it difficult just counting, you can always use a piano keyboard. 1, 2, 3, 5, F, A, C. Even if you don't play piano, a little sketch of a piano is a good quick visual guide. So good boys deserve football. There's our F, A, C. 1, 3, 5 just goes line, 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 or space, space, space. F major has a key signature of B flats, none of which of these are appropriate, so we don't need to apply any flat because those notes are correct. So D minor, to get the first, the third and the fifth, we need a D, F, A. Now D minor is related to F major, which has a key signature of B flats. So here's our, G, F, E. There's our D, F. So we need the fifth, the A, and that isn't affected by the key signature, so that's that completed. Now F sharp minor must of course have an F sharp. as the tonic. We need a first, third, fifth, an F something, A, C something. Of course, the tonic, every good boy deserves football, must be present. And we know it should be an F sharp. However, just to complete the thinking, F sharp minor is related to A major, which has F, C, G sharps. We have the F sharp, of course, because it's in the key signature and it's our key note. And then we have A natural, that's not affected, and the C sharp is already there, so that's complete. So that's that exercise completed. And now at the bottom of the page, we have a challenge to write out as many tonic triads as we can remember. So before we do that, let's think, what have we done so far? So we've done, so I'm going to just work up the scale system, and let's think of each major minor key that we've done so far, because if you add together all of grade 1, all of grade 2 and all of grade 3 major and minor keys, you'll find there's quite a lot that we've covered. So let's think, we've got C major, C minor, and then stepping up we've got C sharp minor, haven't we? And then we've got D major and D minor. And then stepping up, we've got E flat major. And then I'm just stepping up. So that means we've got E, we've done E major and we've done E minor. Then we've done F major and F minor. We've done F sharp minor. And then we've done G major, G minor. We've done A flat major. Hoping I can squish all this in. We've done a lot. We've done A major, A minor. We've done B flat major and we've done B minor. I think that's all of them. If you could think of anything else, then do add that into the mix. So I'm just going to try and sort of find a space for each of these. Just only need to write a stack of notes, so that should be room enough. So that's the A flat major. So now I think that's given you plenty to just go ahead and have a go at. So we write out the tonic triads. So you just write your first, third, fifth, and then of course you're going to have to think what your key signature would be and add those to any necessary notes as an accidental. Just try and give myself a little bit of room. So here's my clef. So I think you can use treble or bass, whichever you're most comfortable in. I think I'll just go ahead and use the treble. So before I get too bogged down in anything, I'm just going to write my kind of blobs in place. So we want to C, C, C sharp, D, D, E flat, E. The bar lines will sort of mean I don't have to cancel anything out, so I don't have to worry about that. So we have E major, E minor, F major, F minor, F sharp minor, G, G, A flat. Oh, I suppose I could put the F sharp there. A flat, A major, A minor. We'll just about squish that in. B flat major, B minor. So now we can just go. I suppose I've been a bit luxurious with space here and made it a bit tight there. I think I can just about do this. So I'm going to just go and do first, third, fifth and just get my stacks of notes in place. I just find it easier to do one thing at a time. And you know, first, third, fifth is either line, 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 or space, space, space. So there's not really any thinking here just at the moment. First, third, fifth. First, third, fifth. First, third, fifth. Nearly there. Just kind of getting the nuts and bolts in place, and then we just have to do a bit of thinking. If you've just gone ahead and done this, or maybe you can just press pause and just finish the last bit of thinking by adding your key signatures. It's a good revision exercise. So I'm hoping that you've had a go of this, and if you've thought of any that I've missed, I don't think I have, but just in case. So C major has a key signature of nothing, so that's job done. C minor, I think let's just get the key signatures down. C minor has a key signature of B flats, E flats, A flats, because it's related to E flat major. C sharp minor is related to E major, which is F, C, G, D sharps. D major is F sharps and C sharps. D minor is related to F major, which has B flats. E flat major is B flats, E flats, A flats. E major is F, C, G, D sharps. It's a real good test to get your key signatures revised. E minor has got a key signature of F sharps. It's related to G major. F major has a key signature of B flats. F minor is related to A flat major, B flats, E flats, A flats, D flats. F sharp minor is related to A major, F, C, G sharps. G major has got a key signature of F sharps. G minor is related to B flat major, which is B flats and E flats. A flat major is B, E, A, D flats. A major is F, C, G sharp. A minor is related to C major, which has a key signature of nothing. B flat major has B flats and E flats. B minor is related to D major, which has F sharps and C sharps. I think that's all of the keys. Well, that's certainly as many as comes to mind straight away. So then, here we have C, E, G, and so we need to add the E flat. And again, remember, C major, C minor, the middle note drops down a semitone. So C sharp minor is F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp. So we have the C sharp, we need to add the G sharp. D major is F sharps and C sharps, so we need an F sharp. D minor, that middle note comes down, there's no F sharp now, only B flats in the key signature, the F isn't affected. E flat major has B flats, E flats, A flats, we've got the E flat but we need the B flat. E major is F, C, G, D sharp, so the G needs to be sharpened. And then in the minor key, that sharp is no longer necessary. That's that minor third rather than the major third. And we know this for sure because E minor has a key signature of F sharps only, which doesn't apply. F major has a key signature of B flats. We have an FAC, so that's not needed in this triad. None of the notes are affected. However, the middle note drops down a semitone. That gives us the A flat, which we know because of the key signature as well. F sharp minor, of course, has F sharps, but it also needs a C sharp. G major has a key signature of F sharps. This is G, B, D, so it's not affected by the key signature. But then in the minor key, the middle note drops down a semitone, and we know this because G minor is related to B flat major, which has B flats and E flats, so the B needs flattening. A flat major has a key signature of B flats, E flats, A flats and D flats. We have the A flat as the tonic, but we need the E flat also. A major has a key signature of F, C, G sharp, so the C needs to be sharpened. But in the minor key, that minor third means we don't need the C sharp anymore, and we know that because A minor has no sharps or flats. B flat major has a key signature of B flats, B flats and E flats. So we have a B flat and then the D and the F are unaffected. And then B minor has a key signature of F sharps and C sharps. So we need to make sure that F is sharpened. Phew, that was quite a lot. That was intense. However, what a great revision opportunity. We will get some more opportunity to try these at the practice exam paper. However, I suggest we just leave that for now. And so that's that page completed, and that's the chapter completed. I hope this is helpful to your studies. Please do like and subscribe to stay updated. If you'd like to support this channel, you can buy me a coffee, and for advert-free lessons, you can become a patron. Do visit my website where you'll find many resources available to help you. Visit sharonbill.com. Thanks for watching. Bye.